Welcome back to this Let's Play of the original official campaign for Neverwinter Nights 2. Last time we did the tutorial, so this is the start of the real
game. The village
game.
is under attack! West Harbor is under attack! You're safe! Grab a weapon. We need to help defend the village.
From your dramatic overacting? I mean, your dramatic overacting is a real threat. Yeah, it's that good old-fashioned trope of, oh no, it's a doomed hometown. But, hey, you know, why not? Now, since our main character started as a barbarian with a, provide us a class-appropriate weapon, which is nice, well, it's okay. It's a battle axe. If you actually complete all 4 events in the prologue, they give you this Harvest Cloak, which gives all of +1 charisma. I will probably sell it sooner or later, but I'm not in any rush to sell it right now. I've memorized a couple spells, and actually I'm going to memorize a couple more just to fill out my spell slots here. And I'm actually going to have my main character just, you know, get some of these boring low-level spells out of the way, just for the sake of doing it. That's technically quote-unquote Dad's room, so I guess maybe we shouldn't have gone in there, but there's absolutely no consequence to that. It's the kind of thing where, yeah, it would have been nice if there'd been some, you know, at least him yelling at you about, oh, why did you steal my stuff? Well, I don't know, maybe, I guess he's an understanding father. Well, foster father. Obviously, we are not related. I mean, I guess he could be half-orc, half, elf. Oh, there's one spell down. That was Lesser Orb of Electricity. Let's have... Here's Daze, which we also cast in the prologue. I'm not going to use my companions to cast spells. And I'm going to actually make sure that I actually complete casting them, because, well, sometimes you don't. And this is Forgotten Realms, so yeah, we just found our first magical weapon. It's a club +1. But, it's like, why make magical weapons? You know, it's like, they're everywhere. If just a random gray dwarf breaking into your house has a magic club. And who would bother enchanting a club? Well, I don't know. I guess for a barbarian, it's maybe a more appropriate weapon. But we'll switch out this orb for an orb of fire. And rest up again. And then head out the door.
I saw some of those creatures enter your house. And it is good to see you safe. I don't know where these beasts came from, but we need every sword at the southern bridge. More of these creatures are on the way, and in greater numbers. Georg is trying to gather the militia, but I fear he would not be able to marshal a defense in time, and without help, this village will fall.
Okay, yeah.
Head south along the road. I will stay here and look for the wounded, then join you. Georg should be at the bridge. Join him quickly. He will no doubt have orders for you. But before you go, take this blessing from Lathander, all of you. If you are wounded or need another blessing in the fight ahead, simply return and speak to me.
Now he casts Bless at you, and since it lasts quite a while, there's, you know, probably an indication he's a fairly high-level cleric. And, you know, why he doesn't, you know, pick up a mace and, you know, join in the fun? Well, I guess he figures he's got better things to do. But... I guess we lost casting one of the Lesser Orb of Acid there. Honestly, these low-level spells, you're generally better off just attacking. Especially because with an 18 strength, I will one-shot most enemies. And we're just, you know, casting random crap for the fun of it. The high difficulty setting I'm running on has a couple of effects. I guess we already cast Daze. Yeah. Has a couple of effects. One of the things is that I do have to deal with concentration failures, which is kind of annoying. But now, unlike Storm of Zahir, if one of your characters, quote-unquote, dies, All you need to do is just wait until combat ends, and they will join. They will get back up. Unfortunately, looks like there we go.
Yeah? Something you want?
And I'll just run back up here, away from the fight a little bit. Talk to.
Come on, follow me. Keep up.
Yeah. Clearly, he's got some magic power, and he's got better things to do than just sit around in the back. But oh, okay. I'm gonna put my armor on and just fight.
Thank the gods you made it. There's been no sign of your father, and I feared you'd been killed as well.
I'm hard to miss.
I have no idea where these creatures came from or what they want, but the ones loose in the village are only the first wave. More are coming. A lot more. If we're going to stop them, we need someone to rally the militia and meet them head on.
You're the leader of the militia. Maybe you should do it?
Don't question me. Not now. This is more than any of us were expecting. I can't leave the southern half of the village exposed. Not while more attackers keep pouring in. Now go. When you've gathered everyone you can, meet me at the wheat field, south and west of here.
We'd better search the town, try to gather who we can, and I hope we can find enough still alive.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna rememorize my spells and be right back. Alright. Now, you always have to deal with concentration, or use defensive casting, but the joy of the higher difficulty I'm playing at is I take double damage from everything, so those concentration checks are based on the damage you take, so they're going to be harder and going to lose a lot more spells. Anyway, here's one of these the Mossfelds, and they're kind of the village idiots, and or bullies or whatever. And you can actually choose to murder them as you come across a couple of them. I'm going to be a good guy, I guess. And, you know, we don't have a cleric in the party, so I don't know how we're going to cure the guy, but let's go talk to our friendly cleric who's just sort of sitting here. You know, you could heal these people who are dying on the ground behind you. And he hands you some swamp moss. Apparently, you know, you sort of threaten to feed it to him, and they'll, no, stupid fire burn me. Here. Alright. And, you get 50 XP, and I became a little more good because of that. Oh, isn't that so wonderful? Anyway, more guys to fight. More spells to cast. This is the last lesser orb. Sound. Oh, I guess I had them follow me instead of... so they wouldn't go charging off, and, well... They, gotta tell them to attack again. I will eventually turn off all of the turn off my NPC spellcasting, but oh, it didn't work. Oh no, it did. Yeah, I minimized him. Hey, little shrimpy guy. Oh, he re-enlarged himself, and now he's, well, you know, they add up. Except she dispelled it. Great, you know. Here's Laszlo. There's number 2 for our recruiting trip. And looks like there's quite a fight going on over here.
You three stay out of this. It's too dangerous.
Master, just hold on. We can help.
Now, she doesn't have Magic Missile memorized. She's level 3, so she should get 2 Magic Missiles. Except she just cast it as if level 9.
How pathetic.
Unfortunately, she doesn't have the hit points of level 9. So, you know, hey, so much for her.
Blast it! The rest of you stay where you are.
I shall waste no more time on this pitiful village. It is not here.
And wonderfully, he casts a spell that doesn't exist, which summons actually multiple spiders. For the most part, you're stuck summoning one thing at a time. Oops. That's the awkward part of this difficulty, is sometimes you just arbitrarily die if you get unlucky about criticals. Or you can get lucky about criticals and
I told her to stay
wipe
out of
them
it.
all out.
There's more to do. Georg and the militia are holding our attackers at bay on the Starling Farm. We must hurry before the tide turns.
Okay. There's our friend here who's kind of dead.
Leave her. It's too late. We must hurry to the Starling Farm before more harbormen meet the same fate as she did.
Except, I've fallen down from damage a couple times now, and I'm not dead. It was only like a level... Well, for Flame Arrow, if he's throwing 2, that's level 8. So, yeah, I don't know. It's sort of arbitrary.
If only I had more time to gather equipment from my home. If you make your way there, you may find some magical and alchemical equipment of use. It's to the north. Now go!
That's the first time I've seen somebody ask you to loot their home, but hey, Speaking of looting, gotta pick up the ale. Very important. Another one of our Mossfeld friends. And we can get a couple more points. I actually started the game at neutral, and I don't know how long I'm gonna stay there. I have a tendency to kind of play the goody two-shoes. It's... I don't know. A couple too many computer games growing up, and when I was growing up, the computer games always had you playing the good guys, even the painfully stupid good guys.
Didn't you see those creatures out there? They're killing everyone! What, you came to drag me out there to die? Not on your life. I'm staying right here. I'm not going. The village is dead anyway. I'm not joining the corpses.
Alright, and
If you need someone to die with you, then go find what?
we are gonna have to convince him the old-fashioned way. I gave this character a little bit of intimidate, but not enough apparently. Having a 6, I guess with the cloak, a 7 charisma is probably part of the problem rather than part of the solution.
Who's there? Whoever you aren't getting in here!
Okay, and, more militia to recruit.
I'm not going out there. I'll be cut down in seconds. And I'm not letting them inside to loot my place. Not while I'm still standing.
Alright, well, we'll just bash the door down.
What did you say?
Let's show him. After you.
Make use of that high strength. Now, I haven't given this character the power attack feat. It's useful really early on in the game, when that's just a whole bunch of extra damage, but by the end of the game it ceases to be useful. And we go into the house here, and Pearson is here, and we can sort of recruit him. And we can kind of dodge the question about whether or not we're going to loot his house, because obviously we are. One of the annoying things about this campaign is that if you break open a chest instead of picking the lock, you will break items. Generally, you don't break anything super important, but I'm going to end up with a fair number of broken items over the course of the game. And, well, just... Eventually I'll be able to cast Knock or something and get around it that way, but... I love this tranquil music and then the screaming in the background. Very good. Anyway, I'm going to rest up, be right back. Anyway, that's all the time we have for this episode. Next time, we'll see if we can actually fight back the invading hordes, and hopefully we'll finish that next time. This, doomed hometown thing, I don't know, it's been done so many times that it's... And there's no stress in it, and, the arbitrary, let's kill off a character just for the fun of it. Yeah, okay. Anyway, see you next time.